A thick fog rolls in over the restless sea. A solitary camera zooms in on the wind-battered Sable Point Lighthouse. A trembling whisper asks, "When you see this light, what do you really see? Tonight, the answer is darker than you can imagine." 10 years ago, on a night like this, the lighthouse keeper vanished without a trace. Some say he simply left his post. Others believe the explanation is far more chilling. His name was Thomas Heller, and by all accounts he was the sort of man who took pride in his routine, lighting the lamp at dusk, recording the hours, polishing the lens, tending his garden during the short daylight. He welcomed the occasional supply boat with a warm handshake, his letters always prompt and precise. That changed on the night of October 18th. A last entry appears in his meticulous logbook, half-finished, trailing off mid-sentence. The light keeps turning, but something is wrong. When investigators arrived, the door was locked from the inside. The keeper's boots were at the base of the spiral steps, but he was gone. The lantern room was spotless, the lens gleaming, shining out over the churning waters. A cup of tea sat untouched, grown cold next to the logbook. No sign of struggle, only an odd, salty residue across the desk. Over the years, theories bubbled up among locals and the wider world. Did Thomas simply flee his life, tired of solitude? Did he slip and fall into the furious sea? Or was there, as some claim, a supernatural mystery at play, the persistent local legend of the sea wraith, a presence that demands the lighthouse not falter? Interviews with townsfolk yield nervous glances. A former assistant recalls hearing Thomas speak to someone late at night, though she was certain no one had arrived. Investigators combed the grounds. No footprints led away from the tower. No evidence suggested a boat had docked. Even cadaver dogs found nothing but wind and salt. Nearest neighbors on the coast saw the light shining uninterrupted that night. If Thomas left, he did so only after ensuring his duty was fulfilled. Online sleuths became obsessed, dissecting photos, enhancing grainy security footage. Every so often, a strange, static flicker danced across a lens as though something, had walked between the beam and the night. In a recent interview, Thomas's sister recounted odd childhood stories, her brother conversing with the sea as if it whispered secrets only he could understand. He journaled about the fog, the cool embrace of salt air, sensations of being watched, but also protected. What really happened at Sable Point? Forensic reports served only more riddles. The unidentified salt residue didn't match seawater, far more mineral-rich, almost ancient in composition. Recordings from weather sensors revealed odd electrical disturbances, a persistent hum matching no known machinery. As the sun rises over Sable Point, the lighthouse stands silent but vigilant, its mystery unresolved. Searching for answers, some suggest that if you listen closely on foggy nights, you might hear Thomas's last message carried on the wind. Others wait, believing that the light is not only a guide for ships, but a warning that some mysteries aren't meant to be solved, only respected. And so, as the rolling mist swallows the frame, the question remains, trailing off like Thomas's logbook. If you tend the light and speak to the sea, will she answer back?